Bruh, the other night, I had a dream. All of a sudden, we were at a crib, but it wasn't a crib we've ever been at. And all of a sudden, I was like trying to get my book bag together. You're like, come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. The van's here. We gotta get out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, give me a second. Just give me one moment. And I'm like looking for like some shoes, and I don't even know what they look like. But like I'm trying to find them. I'm like panicking. And then finally, I didn't even have shoes. I just had boots. And then all of a sudden, we get in the vehicle, we get in the van, right? And it starts going fast. And then it just said, Web3 now activated. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like,
And then
this is a real dream, or are you bullshitting?
this is a real dream. No bullshit. This is a real dream. It said Web3 now activated. And then all of a sudden, we weren't in the van anymore. And we just picked up guns. We were like in these suits. We picked up guns. And all of a sudden I look around, I'm like, oh wow, everything's Fortnite. We were in Fortnite, bro. And then I woke up. I had to clock back in for work.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It
That's
was a
some
little
late
fever
nights
dream.
playing Fortnite and watching Stranger Things, bro.
Yeah, shit threw me off. I was like, why did I dream about Fortnite? And then us being in Fortnite.
So you had a dream about Web3?
When we were in the van, it said Web3 now activated. And I was like, oh
That's
shit.
interesting. That's interesting. It's a
Yeah,
very
shit was
specific
wild.
dream.
Yeah.
Very brand friendly dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. It was like Ready Player One. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, we were picking
Yeah.
up guns and shit.
Very
Yeah, it was
interesting.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Just me and you were in it?
Just me and you. No one else is in the van. But, like, you weren't driving, I wasn't driving.
Interesting.
Like, we were just in the back seat together.
That's very interesting. That only me and you, the two people on the podcast, were in the dream.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, yeah.
Well,
Was it
welcome
a good
back to
dream?
another episode. You Still Up podcast. I'm Lux Life. He's Gamer Ass Gamer. And we're here for another episode. Um, bro, let's get into it. So I have this pet peeve, right? And you brought it up. I never noticed it because, like, for context, my background, right? I've lived with women, no, my family members, right?
Your whole
And it's
life.
like my whole life, pretty much, until I lived with you guys for the college program, and then us living together. But it's like lived with them, and I'd have my shit out and about. But it was like, "Oh, like, Justin, didn't move your fucking shoes," or like, "Oh, you gotta clean this up." Just communication. And it was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let me do that, or let me get to it. I'm doing something right now."
Hmm.
I've never had someone just uproot my shit without my knowledge of it. And I'm starting to notice that more, specifically with my female roommate, and then even at work. Like, so all of a sudden, last year, remember when I kept having that coolant leak? My
Hmm.
car, I had a whole jug. And this shit was like slurp juice. I had to keep putting it in, right? So this year, it was a little under the line. I'm like, oh, let me get a new thing of coolant. I put it in, right? And then I was meeting up with our friends, the Disney adults. They were visiting. So I'm like, okay, let me just put this shit in the
That's
house
all
real
they
quick.
are? Disney adults now? That's crazy, bro. We're going to talk about Disney later, too. But okay.
I was like, let
That's
me put
crazy.
this in the house real quick because I don't know if they're gonna bring anything into the car. I didn't know if I was gonna drive them places. I'm like, let me clean out my car. Let me just put it off to the door. I put it right near the shoe rack, right? Then like a few days later, I'm like, hey, where'd my coolant go? I literally had to play fucking a detective to try and find this. I'm like, oh, did it get thrown out? Where is it? It ended up in the garage on a rack, on a random ass rack, just a part of the fixtures. I was like, wait a minute. And then, like, my toaster is up in the shelf. If I leave anything in the sink, it goes in a cabinet, just dusty as hell. I'm like, okay, now hold on. Why is this not being like told to me? I'm gonna come back and grab it. This doesn't have to be moved immediately.
Right.
I just don't understand why that happens. And then to even play it more so, let's leave the roommate out of it for a little bit. My supervisor, all she wants to do is just clean up my area. I'm like, "Bro, we trying to work. All these boxes are cut up and moved around and shit because I'm working. Like, this could get cleaned up later. Why you gotta just stop and move shit around? Now I gotta take time out of doing what I'm doing to get it back so I can get into my flow. Like, you're not understanding what I'm doing."
So you say you
I
don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why females do that specifically.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you live with women. So wait, so you say you live with women your whole life, and it only started happening recently, or it's always happened?
Well, like I said, my family members, like, it would just be a line of communication. They wouldn't just take my shit and move it around.
Okay,
Like,
so
"Oh, this."
specific women, because that's because they were all
Yeah,
women. Your family.
I guess it's not all women, but definitely the specific women that I'm currently dealing with right now are
Right.
actively doing this in my life, and
What are
I'm
your
like, "Why?"
theories? What are your theories on that?
Uh, I'm really lost. I'm lost. I've had conversations with my supervisor about it. I haven't done it with the roommate yet because I don't wanna snap at her. The supervisor, I snapped right at her. I was like, "Oh, why are you doing this shit? Cut it out." She's like, "Oh, well, it's just messy and, I have ADHD. It's just like, I want it to look clean and blah, blah." And it's like, my manager, like, he'll make a comment like, "Oh, yeah, make sure you clean that up when we have guests coming through." "Okay, no problem." She gets on it immediately, and I'm like, "Why? Why does it bother you so much?"
So when you confronted the manager, she said it's dirty. That's
She
all she said.
said she just trying to tidy it up, and I'm like, "But I'm in the middle of working, like, it's like, Imma clean up before I leave." Like, I do it every day. I organize my shit before I leave. It's like me cutting up boxes and doing stuff it's like, I'm in the middle of getting the stuff done,
Mhm.
so I just don't understand it.
Well, in the notes you said glorified housekeepers. So I mean, it sounds
Well,
like
yeah,
you got.
I called her a glorified housekeeper 'cause
So you think it's because they, yeah,
it's not just me that she does it to. She does it to, everyone else. Like, all of a sudden, there's another person in the department. He couldn't find one of his buckets, and it's because she put all the buckets in one another to organize it. And it's like, you didn't organize it for him. He knew where his stuff was.
right. You think they basically just their feminine desire to keep houses clean is why they do this shit.
Yeah,
That's
just
what you
picking
really
up a
want to
broom and
say.
sweeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just
I
keep this
mean,
tidy. It's like, but it's not even anything that you care about. Like, at the end of
it's
the
like their
day, like,
territory, bro. It's like the kitchen be their territory and shit. So then you know, common areas and shit like that. That's their territory.
but it's like,
Especially if
okay,
you, especially if they've been there longer than you, or if they spend more time in there than you do. Nah, that's not yours no more.
spend more time, okay. Longer, no. But at the same time, it's like it's a countertop. A blender isn't supposed to be on a countertop. A toaster isn't supposed. You're not gonna use the toaster the next day.
They're not going to use it. You using it doesn't count. So that's basically just taking up space. That's what you need to understand.
That's why. So you just want a clean countertop.
It's not.
For-
It's not a toaster. It's if they're not using it, it's an unused toaster. There you
That's
go.
wild. That's why. But then it's like, okay, then why have just an empty countertop? Just nothing. It looks like a showroom,
Right. Well, that's exactly why. So
but
you can
ain't
take
nobody coming
selfies
over.
and so you can
Uh,
take selfies in the kitchen doing dances and shit, and no one goes, "What's that? Hot? Are you eating hot sauce now? What's that?" No, that's clean, girl. That's what they. That's what the end goal is.
so
Yeah, it's
just
like
to make
a
it for
open
TikTok.
house over here. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly, bro. It looks like an open house. It's like, why can't it just be lived in? I
no,
don't
are
even
you?
consider that a mess.
Would you say you're a dirty person? Like as far
No,
as like keeping shit clean,
feel like
you
I'm
leave shit
organized.
messy. Your car be
I
messy as shit.
it can be messy in the moment, but then I'll organize it.
I'm messier than the average girl, I would say.
Okay, yeah,
But
messier than the average girl,
yes,
but
you are.
but I feel like I'm a clean dude, if that makes sense.
Why do you say that?
We've seen other dudes, bro. Look at look at
Compared to
some
other dudes?
look at some of the bro. Look at the roommates that left the eggs on top of the fridge. That was the nuttiest thing I've ever seen
They
in my
weren't
life.
dirty though. They just were weird. When they those big ass weird looking eggs, they weren't like cracked or anything. You're just like, what the fuck? You leave eggs on top of the fridge. But it wasn't dirty though. I'm talking about dirty like you just leaving like trash and like stuff you haven't used in a long time just laid over to the side and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, no, no,
I think I just leave shit out because I don't want to throw it away, but I don't want to have to look for it next time. You know what I mean?
true.
Like I might leave a cereal box out, but that's not. I don't want to look around for it when I get hungry again. You know what I mean?
But it's got cereal in it.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I
But
think that's
then,
normal.
but then if I don't eat it, if I don't go back to get it soon enough, then it's dirty. You know, that's clutter. So that's
But
just one
how
of those things when you live with other people, though. It's not really, It's like
how many
girls and guys do that shit.
how many days are you leaving it?
Until I want cereal again, I don't know when that is. You know what I'm saying? Could be months. But I know if I do want cereal again, I want that specific one. That's why I left it there. I don't want to look around like, where's my Cheerios and shit? I don't want to do that. But to a girl, you're dirty. You know,
Yeah, I don't get it.
that's just some roommate shit. Everybody got their own version of how shit's supposed to look.
Well, in common areas, I feel like it should at least be talked about. Like, "Oh, do you prefer this out here?" Or, "I don't typically like it out here." "Oh, how come?" Like, you could
No,
at
it's
least
just easier to
explain.
move it. Cause then, cause, cause then, are you gonna confront them about it? Like the shit like the roommate situation. You said you just don't say anything.
True, I haven't said anything because
So
I
technically, she winning. She got
true,
you. Yeah.
and it's because I didn't wanna come off a certain way because of the fact that I'm letting it add up instead of just talking about it right up front.
So you scared basically.
Not scared, I just been leaving it.
You said you didn't want to. What you left it to you left it right,
Mhm.
and then
The
she moved it.
conversation.
Oh, you
Oh,
left the
you mean the
conversation,
stuff. Yeah, yeah, I left it in a certain place, it got moved.
and then you said, "Ah, it's fine. I'm not gonna confront her about it."
I was more along the lines of like, "Why the fuck did this happen?" And then I left it alone. Yeah,
So she won. So that's why she don't say, "Hey, is there any way?" Because you're not gonna say anything. You know what I mean?
true. So you think being upfront and
If you
getting
walk
right
down there,
to
it's
it.
like, "Bitch, where's my Cheerios?" or whatever the hell I was talking about, my toaster. She'd be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were this aggressive. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about it?" But because she probably knows you're not gonna say anything, she's like, "Fuck it, let me just move this shit." You know what I mean?
Huh, I guess I never
You
thought
got
about
you.
it like that.
It's
Huh,
a little, it's all mind games, bro. She already figured out you're not the type to really say anything.
huh, damn.
Anyway, what
Well,
else you got? Let's keep this train moving.
um, I finally test drove a Tesla.
Nice.
Yeah,
After like
it was
20 years, let's just set this experience up though. You've been in Teslas for
yeah,
years
for
because that's one of my
years.
favorite cars to rent.
Yes, a few years. The last few
And
years, yes.
we've been on numerous road trips where you
Mhm.
were in a Tesla, and at any moment you could say, "Man, can you pull up? Just let me drive for like a few minutes." And it never happened. You never had an
No.
inkling that.
If it if
So,
it's if it's on my rental, I'm not trying to touch it.
but regardless of I'm saying you've been in several Teslas at several times in your life,
Yes.
rental or not rental, right?
Mostly rental.
Okay, so
Yeah,
mostly other people's rentals.
I don't think I've ever been, like, in one just to be in one, no. Rentals.
So what made you wanna get this test drive now?
Oh, because now I'm finally at the point where I feel like I can trade in my car.
And what made you decide on a Tesla?
Oh, so I've been looking at other EVs, and I always keep going back to Tesla just because of the convenience of it. It's like the supercharging. I like how there's more stations around. Um, I like the Model Y right now. Uh, that's like an SUV size, so I
Mhm,
think that's pretty good. The pricing is really what got me because leasing right now, they have, 0 down options. And then, remember when I was looking at the Honda Prologue, and we went to that car show, and then I saw what was under the hood, and it wasn't a frunk? That
mhm.
threw me
Yeah.
off of like, bigger manufacturers, like American manufacturers that are just adding other shit but calling it a full electric vehicle. It's like, well, why do I have all these other fluids I need to put in? My whole point of switching to an electric vehicle is to have less maintenance I gotta handle.
So how was the test drive?
It was good. So, um, they showed me the self-driving feature because they have that right now. So the first like 10 minutes, we went down the street to Publix. She showed me how it worked. And then she had it drive back and then she dropped herself off and she's like, okay, now you got it for like 30 minutes. So at first I did self-driving. But the thing is it was on a busy street. So it didn't want it like it was supposed to take a left, but it had all this oncoming traffic. So I had to take over so I could get over there. And then I put it back in, and the self-driving is pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. Um, the thing that threw me off the most that I wasn't prepared for was so in a regular gas vehicle, I'm used to coasting. Like, I accelerate, and then I just kinda let my foot off, the pedal and just coast a little bit. I wasn't prepared for EVs to just slow down and stop. So So that's something that I had to get used to, and
So
I
you
feel
never
like if
driven an EV before or yeah.
no, 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 I've never driven an EV. Yeah. So what?
I don't know, that's crazy to me. Yeah.
Why?
So you
Why is
went
it
so you
crazy?
went from never having driven one or anything to wanting a Tesla.
Well, I mean, I was looking at EVs for the last, like, what, 3 years? But I never threw myself in like, "Oh, I should test drive this," because it's like I didn't want to think about it and want it more while having this car and not knowing what to do with it. But now I'm in a good
Yeah.
position where it's like, I'm not upside down in my loan anymore. If I wanna flip it, I can.
So so the test drive went well is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good
Nice.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
That's
I
good.
gotta make a decision because I have a I have a small window, but at the same time, I don't really think I have a small window. I feel, for the option that I have now to get the Tesla that I was looking at, I have, like, a week. But I don't know if they're gonna have new deals after, like, as it gets
Can't
deeper
worry
into
about that.
December.
They're always gonna have something new.
That's what I mean. And the thing is Tesla insurance is supposed to come to Florida. So that's another thing that I was
Who's
looking at too.
what do you mean Tesla insurance?
So they do their own insurance in some states, and they're trying to open it up in Florida.
Let's look this shit up because it
Yeah.
already sounds shaky, bro. I'm gonna lie to you.
Look it
Tesla
up.
insurance is coming to Florida. That sounds like some
Mhm.
Santa Claus shit.
So, I mean, it may not get approved right away in December, but at least they're making the moves to let it happen. And the thing about Tesla insurance is it goes off of well, in I don't think in Cali, but in most states it goes off of your driving record. So it can lower your amount based off of if you're a good driver or not.
The safe driving program?
Uh-huh.
You saying that's a Tesla thing?
Well, Tesla has their own insurance that they're doing.
So when are you gonna get one?
Um, if I don't pull the plug on it soon, then either by the end of December, because I do wanna see how much my lease would actually be. So I have to run my credit. But yeah, I'm thinking end of December.
It says Tesla insurance set to launch in December.
Yeah, but I don't know if if lawmakers here in Florida are gonna, sign off on it right away. It might still fight it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
hopefully you get one.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that it took you so long to test drive one.
Yeah, I guess I should have done it a little earlier, but like I said, I was like, then I'm here with this car, and I was upside down on my loan, and
Yeah,
then
but
at
you
the
could
same
test drive without getting it right away, right after you do test drive it.
true,
Because it's like
I
you
guess.
wanted a Tesla for a long time, but you just recently test drove one.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I guess just throwing myself into it finally. All right, well, what topics did you want to get into? Got anything
I'm
you
letting
want
you
to talk?
host. You're the host. Shit. The fuck? you asking me? Are you asking me to bring up a topic? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes,
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay. Recently, so speaking about test drive, I had to do the Japanese driving test. This shit, bro. This shit is some. What's that movie where they were there? Some Mad Max shit. Like this, like the shit that they ask you to do is like you should look up a video right now. The Japanese driving test. It's some shit where it's like you're performing in a movie. Like you're Mad Max. And you got to get around whatever obstacle they ask you to get around. But we're not going to tell you why. You just got to do it. And even the people that are like, they live here and grow up here fail. When I first got
Well,
here, I thought,
yeah.
oh, this is shit y'all trying to make sure foreigners can struggle with so we can get the fuck out. But this is just something that they all struggle with. And I was like, well, let me just try this shit out. And that shit had me about to just be like, man, fuck this country, bro. I'm out. This is, bro, it's so ridiculous. Like, you got to do some. I'm telling you, you got to do some Oscar worthy stunts
I-
to pass this shit.
Wait, this
And
man
it's
really whipping his wheel around. Is that a thing?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, probably. So it's just it's one of those things where there's so many things here that you could tell it's some shit from back in the day that they
Yeah.
never updated. They just decided. And then if you're from a certain country, like if you're from like Canada or like the UK, you
Hmm.
don't even have to take it. They just like because I guess they have strict tests over there. So then I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
well, I guess America does have some pretty easy ass tests. When I took you remember your driving test? That shit was not even. I was just talking to him. He was like, hey, so what do you do for work? I was like, oh damn, that's crazy. All right, you passed. I was like, oh shit, all right. Damn, you're not gonna check my signal? No, you're good. Oh shit, I didn't die,
Driving
so
I thought driving school was harder than the actual test. I didn't have to
uh
do parallel parking. I didn't have to
yeah.
do any. I did a 3-point turn. He had me drive back to the DMV. He's like, "Oh, you can go a little faster." I'm like, "Oh, I can." And then he just had me drive in a circle. He's like, "You got it." Like,
I didn't even go to
Okay."
driving school. I just drove
Oh
around the
damn.
Winn-Dixie parking lot and went and get something to eat. I was like, I think I'm good. And then when I actually took the test, I think we were just driving. We was just like driving down the street. It's like talking to a friend. It's like picking up a friend
Damn.
from their house and taking them somewhere else. I was like, oh damn. Yeah, it's crazy. I
Holy
forgot I was taking
shit.
a test. So Yeah, so I mean, when you look at it that way, it's like, yeah, but it's also some bullshit.
The fact that it's that hard, though.
It's hard as hell, bro. I went with
But
a
then
big
you
ass group, and so we all took the test. Then they
uh-huh.
make you take it together, like so. One person is driving, and then the person that's next is in the back seat. So you watching somebody fuck it all up in real time. And you got to figure out, okay, what did he do wrong? Because they don't tell you. They give you like one little hint at the end, like, yeah, you were going too fast. And that's just
Mm,
one thing of many things you probably did wrong.
damn.
So we all took the test. They take us in this room, bro. I thought it felt like getting led to a firing squad. They just line you up and then just shoot you all at once. And we were just sitting there like, damn, I wonder if anybody passed. None of us passed, bro. They all just
Really?
said, hey, can you come here? Yeah, yeah. When you want to come back? Yeah, you can come back probably next month.
My
We got some
god.
openings in January. I was like, oh, damn. So I didn't even come close to passing. It doesn't sound like. Oh, they know my name up there now. It's like, all right, well, we'll see you next time.
So you don't even know
That's
what you
it.
gotta work on?
Well, he told me I was driving too slowly,
Oh, okay, okay.
but
Damn,
that's not the only thing I did wrong. I'm sure there were other things.
crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely some bullshit. That's the
Huh.
kind of shit that made me like, man, let me get out of this country, bro. Let me go ahead and head on back home. Shit ass. But I don't really need a car. That's the thing. I just did it because, if you get your license, it's easier to rent cars. It's just easier. It's easier to get around. It's easier to get a toll card, shit like that. So it just makes your life easier. But I want to go on more road trips and stuff like that. But it's not necessary,
But you rented cars
especially,
there before?
yeah, you can rent cars, but
Okay.
it's like it's a tourist kind of thing, you know. But if you get
Mm,
your license, it's a little bit easier to get like a wider variety of cars,
gotcha.
especially
They
from
take
like small towns and shit like that. You know,
Okay, so they take you more seriously when you have your license.
pretty much, yeah, pretty much. They know you really got that shit. Like, oh, you passed the test, shit. I might give you 50% off. We know you're not gonna make any mistakes. That shit's crazy.
That's nuts. God
Yeah, I was
damn.
bro. I was walking down the street in Tokyo and they had lowriders and shit. I was like, who the fuck?
Oh,
That shit. They be having some nice cars out here.
I mean, it's like Tokyo Drift though.
Pretty
So,
much.
yeah. Mm,
All right, what's next?
damn. Um, oh, I mean, let me just talk about entertainment real quick. Um, I watched the first half of Stranger Things. It's like,
Okay,
okay,
don't spoil shit
I,
unnecessarily, because
I'm
you
not
you
gonna
do that
spoil
shit.
anything. This is spoil free. This is spoil free.
You
I
can
I
spoil it if you
like
want. I'm just saying.
well, you haven't seen it yet, right?
I have seen it.
You have seen it. I like it, but I'm glad it's ending. I'm glad it's wrapping up because anymore, and I don't know if I keep up with it. It's like I just want the story to have a definitive ending. No
What
more
is your
of this.
issue with the show? It feels like it's going on forever.
I think we took too long to get here because I didn't realize that between season 4 to now, one that shit came out in 2022. So you're telling me that the dude that was popular last season, this man was able to be in A Quiet Place and Fantastic Four before this shit came out. That
You
Joseph
talking about
Quinn?
Harper? You talking about Hopper?
No, 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 no. Joseph Quinn.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
he ain't. What? All right.
But it's like
He don't even
really it's
count.
like bro,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, they were trying to find actors for that movie forever and that shit came out before Stranger Things.
He's not even main
That's
cast though. Just
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he died last season, but still, nonetheless, it's
see,
just
you're
one of
already
those things.
spoiling shit randomly. See,
Bro, if you haven't seen season 4, I don't know what to tell you.
some people haven't seen
It's
it.
at that
You
point,
gotta
they
say
don't wanna watch it.
you gotta say
It's like
spoiler alert when you're talking about deaths.
That's like me. That's like me talking about Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen, the Red Wedding by now, it's over for you. You're probably not gonna look into it,
Well, just saying Red Wedding isn't a spoiler.
or you're disinterested. I feel like the people that are listening right now, it's like they got up to season 4 at least. The
Okay.
first 4 episodes of season 5 just came out, but yeah, I like the direction it's heading in. Um, there's only one character I'm annoyed with, and I'm sure
What the hell?
Max.
Okay.
I'm annoyed with Max. I don't like the way that they're doing that.
Okay, it sounds like you wanna spoil shit, so let's just get into spoiler talk. Because why would you bring her up if you don't? You have something specific to say about her? Because that would be a spoiler.
Do you want me to spoil it or not?
I've already seen it. I'm saying I'm trying to figure out where you're taking the conversation. Or is it general Stranger Things shit, or are you trying to talk about actual significant shit that happens? Because anything Max related, you're talking about significant shit. Because she's MIA.
True, but I mean, I guess I should just leave it at that. I
Unless you
just
want to talk about spoilers, which I kind of do.
you do? Okay. Yeah, I don't like how she's stuck in that weird place with fucking Vecna. 'Cause
Okay, so
it's like, why?
are you asking me? Are
Yes,
you
yes,
asking me?
I'm asking you.
Okay. So first of all, well, let me give my general thoughts on the season before we get into
Okay.
spoilers. The thing is, the thing about it's definitely gone on too long. They definitely
Yeah.
stretched it out. But I feel like
Mhm.
that's something that we knew season 4. We already knew it was, it's getting long in the tooth.
Mhm.
But I do feel like it's gotten better every season. It's just the fact that they can't keep a consistent schedule that makes it seem bad.
Mm.
Like if
Yeah.
these were all coming out every 2 years, right? We would be like, this shit fire. You know? It's the fact that they can't stick to a schedule that makes it seem bad. Lucas's sister being old as shit, I was like, damn, how is she legal? Cause damn, she looking kind of what the hell? And then so shit like that where it's like, this is wrong. You know what I mean? I shouldn't feel this way about these characters. But I think it's gotten better every season. And then this season is fire. Like
Bro, I will say the production, it looks like an action movie.
you can feel every bit of money that they put into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
And
keep
that's
using that Kate Bush song. It's like, y'all can give like a different song from her though. Like, that's the same song every time. It's a little annoying.
yeah, no,
But
they're gonna leave that on here.
the production value is definitely felt.
Mhm.
And sometimes I feel like the thing about it is it's a very anime story. Like I feel like if you've seen any decent amount of anime, you're looking at this shit like, okay, we know what this is about. You know what I'm saying? But as
Mhm.
far as I guess generally, I think it's good. I think it's good. It's a good watch. It's just like when I'm watching it, it reminds me of all those shows that were coming out when it first came out, like Orange is the New Black and House of Cards, all those shows that are done now. Like
Yeah.
that's just they ended a while ago. Like
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey said he's homeless now. Like he went from House of Cards to homelessness. So all that shit happened and Stranger Things is still like we still waiting for New Year's Eve. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like really, we should have got all the episodes now and just been done. Now we
Exactly,
gotta sit
yeah.
here and go into 2026 thinking about this show, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the fact that we gotta get the rest on Christmas, it's like, this I don't just give it to me now.
and
Just finish it.
then you got the one more on New Year's though, so you're only
Oh my
getting
god.
the majority of them by Christmas, but then you gotta wait till it's just it's strictly designed to get money out of subscribers, bro.
True,
And that's the
true.
shitty part. It's like, damn, y'all, man, this sucks.
And you can tell
But
Netflix is trying to hold on to this forever.
yeah, they
It's
got a
like
spinoff coming and everything.
but it's like, you have other good content. It's like, focus on just making another Stranger Things type deal. Like,
But see, that's the
not in
thing.
the same story, but, like, something big on that level.
They don't have another Stranger Things right now though. That's the thing.
True, true.
They got Squid Games, but it ain't Hunger Games level. I mean, it ain't Stranger Things level. You know what I'm saying?
True. True. Yeah.
So, um, yeah, they just don't have anything. I mean, and even if they did, I feel like they just want to maximize money from every single. But to
At
get
this
into
point.
spoilers, yeah, to get into spoilers though, it's funny that you talked about Max because I thought out of all the different storylines that are happening, I
Mhm.
think hers is the most interesting one. Like
Really?
her and Holly, bro. There's nothing else going on in the show where I'm like, I gotta find out how this ends. Like the Henry shit is like, I just don't. I'm not expecting this to be a crazy, like, well, this has never been done before in television history. Like, I'm not expecting that from that.
No, no.
It's gonna be some
Same.
shit where you're like, oh, this is kind of hype, but we've seen it before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Max and Holly shit. First of all, Max's actress is the best actor of all of them, except
Yeah,
maybe
true.
Winona Ryder. But like, she's the best actor of the young people. So anything she does is gonna be fire. And then
Mm.
I didn't even know like I didn't really watch any trailers or anything. So when she showed up again, I was like, why is she fine again? Like why like did that much time pass where she looks like an adult woman now? Like last time
Yes.
she looked like a dude. She was fine as shit. I was like, oh my God, bro, we need to end this shit.
She getting
You
ready
can't
for
have kids
Spider-Man,
getting
bro.
fined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids can't be getting fined over the course of a show. You know what I'm saying? They need to, whatever they did for 11, they should have did for her. Just make
Yeah.
her look bad.
They gotta
You know what
shave
I'm
her head.
saying? They couldn't do it
They
because she's that fine.
True.
So even if they shaved her head, her eyes, bro, it's just something. She got too much going. She's thick as shit. There's too much going on for her. She gotta, they gotta end the show. They gotta let her free. But um, and then Lucas's well, let's not talk about her because I don't really know how old she is. But
Yeah.
Lucas's sister has grown up. She's grown up. Now I'm not saying, we need to look up how old she is before I say anything else. But
But then even
yeah, she's
he's
grown
looking
up.
old as shit. Compared to
Lucas
season
is the
4,
oldest looking dude.
I'm
Yeah.
like, "Damn." I'm like, "This man's a full adult. He's doing taxes."
He's in his 30s. Now Lucas old as shit. He looks old.
I'm like, "Oh,
They need
this
to
is a
keep him out of
great."
them schools and shit because he looks old. But no, but the whole pocket dimension that she's in, that shit's fire, bro. But at the same time, it's some shit out of Kingdom Hearts. Like literally the same thing that happened in Kingdom Hearts is happening to her. So it's kind
Oh,
of
see,
hard to,
I didn't play that.
well, no. So people like you are gonna be like, oh my God, what's happening? It's interesting. But for people that watch anime or play, anime games, like this shit's old news. So and then even the
Hmm.
shit with Will, it's like this is literally Dragon Ball Z. Like it's nothing where I'm like, wow, this is crazy, you know.
Mm,
But in general, it's a fun to watch show. So they
yeah.
got that going for it.
I mean, I'm looking
Overall,
forward to
I'm
the
I'm just
ending,
ready
but
for it to be over.
same, exactly. I'm looking forward to the ending, and then I just wanna be done with it. Like,
I'm only looking forward to it because I grew up watching it. You know,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
because like, damn, I gotta see what's happening with the kids again. Like, no,
Yeah, exactly.
I still like the way that they write it and shit. I thought the whole Will coming out and being his true self and tying that into his power and shit. That's some shit out of anime, but it's still cool.
True. True.
It's always that kid that's, you know, got some sort of personal trauma and he turns out to be the most powerful one and shit. It's it is what it is.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, it's a show. It's a show that's currently going and it's popular. So that's all we really got.
Um, oh, I have one more for entertainment. I finished, The Studio because I got back on Apple TV. That show is hilarious.
Yeah,
You
that's
told me
good.
about it. You were the one that put me onto it. But
When it
that's
came out, yes. That's not a new show anymore. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah, but great, 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 great show. That party episode, it had me dying. Yeah, just really, really good show. Um, let's see.
That's all you got to
Uh,
say about it. So no any other takeaways. Just good. Nothing about. I thought Seth Rogen, his acting was crazy good, bro.
I
He
thought
killed
his
that shit.
act I thought his acting was really good, and then it kinda made me think like, "Okay, is this what producers have to go through on set in real life?" Is it's like, he would know, like, him and his team, like, the dude that he's writing this with, it's like it's basically like a look into, like, what they go through on their sets and stuff.
But did you ever watch that show Veep with the
The chick from
lady from
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld? Yeah.
No, no, I heard about it, but I never watched it.
It's like an exaggerated version of what probably does happen. You know? That's what I think.
Hmm,
It probably doesn't
mm,
happen to this level, but it probably happened at one time someplace and they made it seem like it happens a lot, you know?
true,
That
true.
shit with Martin Scorsese, I guarantee that shit happens like I'm guarantee it's happened at least once, you know? Because then he had a whole movie on Apple TV. He
Yeah.
had a documentary. Like, this literally happened, bro. Like, this isn't, it's just a
Or
funnier version of what actually happened.
or the Ice Cube episode and him being,
Yeah,
Mr. Kool-Aid. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely
That
probably
seemed like a
happened too.
little like it was written, but it still probably did happen in like
Yeah,
somewhere.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Mm,
good show.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's getting another season, but I kinda hope so at this point.
Yeah.
Um, Let me jump into my main topic. Let me give you that. Alright, so my main topic, I was listening to David Bowie. That's why I titled it Modern Love, right?
So you're a
And,
David Bowie fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a fan.
You
There's a few
just
songs I go back and forth,
okay.
but I wouldn't say I'm a full fan. I'm not gonna name his discography for you.
All right.
Modern Love is definitely a song I'll play from him. And I was like, "Damn," I was like, "Okay." I was like, "If he's singing this shit back in, like, the '80s, it's like" especially now, like, nowadays, it's like, does love do you believe in love? I'm asking you this question. Do you believe in love? And then to add on to that, are we too busy looking at other options because of internet, because of social media? Like, eh, are we blocking ourselves from finding love?
Do I believe in love? Yes, because I've been in love before. So it's kind of, it'd be weird if I didn't. Are we too busy looking at options? I mean, yeah, but you know, doesn't it's not gonna stop you from finding love. It's just the fact that you got big booties on Instagram. I mean, I'm not gonna block it. You know what I mean? You can't block it. It's nothing you can do. IG models are a thing. You know, but it's also like, is it realistic though? Yeah, I think people have unrealistic expectations when they see shit like that. I just see it as entertainment. You know,
That's fair. That's fair.
some shit to bookmark later from when I'm alone. But it's not. It's not like I think some people see girls on Instagram and they go, "This is what's possible for me," and it's like, no,
Um,
that ain't even what's possible for her. That's an image. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
She's
she ain't
just
looking
looking
at it
at
like that
something.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she ain't even looking like that at the time she took the photo. She put a bunch of filters and shit on there and a bunch of production on it and put it out to you. Now you
Yeah.
looking like, oh my gosh. So I think people take that shit a little too seriously.
True. For me, I believe in love. I believe in the idea of love. I feel like people don't work on it when they find it.
Who
Remember
are you
when you
talking
said
about when you say people? You talking about in general?
yeah, I'm saying in general. But it's like you said this before. You said, "Okay, once when that opportunity comes to you, are you going to be able to see it? Are you going to be able to see it or are you going to let it go?" So it's like not only are they not working on it or like I guess trying to get it, but they're also not really working on themselves too to even notice like, "Oh crap, like this could be the love of my
Yeah.
life."
But are you talking about yourself or are you talking about just who, like, what specifically? You know what I'm saying?
I definitely had moments where, you know, no, it's like how you said what was it, last week? With the girl that you still think about from, when you were younger?
Huh?
It's like, I have moments where it's like I was too shy to speak up, and it's like, well, damn, it's like, did I block that for me?
You blew it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll never know for sure, but yeah, you blew it.
true. True. So it's just putting yourself out there more and being able to at least have a fighting chance. It's
Putting
like it,
myself out there, you mean?
putting myself out there, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you
I feel
definitely.
like other people go through this too.
Yeah, I mean, but people do fall in love though. You can't. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? David Bowie had a wife, didn't he? Or a husband. He
I
had
don't
something.
know. And he
Well,
probably
I
had a
mean,
significant other. I don't think he was married.
right. So it's definitely happening. People are falling in love. You know,
Do you equate love and marriage as one or no?
no.
Like
What do you
do
mean
you want
equate?
to get
No. Oh, do I want to
do
get
you want to
married?
get married? Yeah.
What's the next topic you got? No, I'm kidding. I don't. I think it would depend on who I actually meet. I'm not now. I don't.
True. True.
If I met a girl
Yeah.
who was like fire and she was like, "Yeah, I can't do this without tying it up." Be like, "Damn, all right, well, fuck it," because I don't really have a strong feeling one way or the other. I just yeah, you know, I would probably if it was up to me, like if she's like, "It's whatever you want, babe," I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good." But if she was like, "I just want to have the whole wedding and the kids, the fucking what do you call it, the wedding reception thing? What's that called? Just a wedding,
Oh,
yeah. So I just
yeah,
want
the
to have a
wedding.
big wedding and shit." Like, is your dad paying? And I'd be like, all right, let's do it. My dad ain't paying for shit.
Um, but even to touch up on this even more, it's like, okay, I remembered, I think it was like during the pandemic, we were talking about, remember Fabio? And how this man he's like old.
Oh,
But
Fabio, his old
yeah,
ass. He's just
yeah,
old. He
but he
he
had a
old.
list of things that he wanted out of a chick, and he's alone to this day. And it's like, I also think that that gets in the way of your idea of love. Like, it's like if you're setting all these boundaries or like you have an itemized list of what you're trying to find, it's like you'll be looking forever, you know?
Fabio was getting bitches.
Yeah.
He just he thought that meant something. He thought, oh, I got all these girls in my bed, so that means I'm a what's it called? Attractive person to want to marry. But that didn't mean that. That just meant you were getting it in, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Drake. Like Drake probably think, man, any girl would love to have me. But
Yeah, that is true.
did Rihanna want you though?
Yeah.
No.
And you could tell that was the one he really wanted.
Did J Lo want it? It's like it
Did
ain't
Nicki want
as
it?
yeah.
No.
It ain't right. It ain't matching what you're saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Oh, a lot of players have that little what's it called? Day of where you gotta recognize, like, yeah, I was wrong. I'm full of shit. But these are guys
Yeah.
that are getting, hell of, you know, coochie thrown at them regularly.
So they don't
They're
wanna
always
settle down.
like Shaq. Like he don't understand that Addison Rae doesn't want to marry you, bro. She just
Yeah.
wanted to meet Shaq. Like she's not, she's trying to get away from you after this. Like, you know what I mean? They don't really get that.
He's looking more at, like, the ones that he is pulling, and it's like, I can have anyone I want." That's basically what
You
you're
think that
saying?
pulling them means that they would, I mean, they probably would marry you, but it ain't real though. It's
Yes,
transactional.
yeah. Especially when you're a celebrity. At
Yeah.
that
A
point, it's
wealthy
like
celebrity, yeah.
'Cause it's like, look at T-Pain. Look at how, like, he's been with his wife for 20 something years, but it's like, she was with him when this man he was on, what? He was on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and he said this man, he was smelly, he was in a busted room, and she still wanted him, and now look at them together. So, yeah, it makes you think.
What is your takeaway from this?
For me personally, to put myself out there more, because I don't. I'll hold my feelings in, or I'm always looking at chicks, and then it's like, "Oh, they got a boyfriend, and they got this, or they got that." It's like, why not go to, like, single events, or just go out more? You said you again, another thing you said, you're like, "If you work as much as you do at your jobs on trying to find a girlfriend, you'd have one."
Yeah, bro. Because think about it, you go in your job where you're like, man, I hate this bullshit, man. Let me go clock in. Get this bread, man. You know, if you thought about dating like that, you're like, man, I don't want to go out tonight, man. Let me just
Yeah.
go ahead and see if I, because that's what I be doing lately. I mean, I never thought I was like antisocial, but I feel like people have said that about me. So
Mhm.
nowadays I'm like, man, let me go ahead and go to this damn party, bro. Like, yeah, sometimes I really don't want to go. And I'd be like, man, let me try to be social and shit. Usually it doesn't go well. It's just, yeah, I know, I see why I didn't want to come. But it's 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 uh it's telling yourself, well, at least I tried. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, yeah. And that's the thing is, like, I think I used to be, like, a shy person, and then it turned into me being antisocial. So, yeah,
Mhm.
that's something I'm trying to work on, especially going into the new year. Cause yeah,
So you're gonna go to singles events?
I'm gonna start looking at them, especially here in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to roll up in that new Tesla.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
it's
It's like, what do I have to lose?
your dignity. Yeah, your
I already
dignity
lost
and
that.
your self-worth, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I already lost that a long time ago. That's
See, the
gone.
thing about you though, you're gonna see girls that aren't attractive. But
True,
I think when you see unattractive girls, you go, "Get away from me. I don't wanna be around this." But every girl has something to offer, bro. Even if they're not, like, attractive to you, just talking to them, you could, be introduced to some other shit that you actually like, you know?
true, true. And that's what I mean about trying to be more open and less judgmental
Yeah.
off the rip.
Or like, let's say she asks you out on a date.
Mhm,
You know you don't wanna go out with her,
mhm.
but then she's like, "Oh, let's go to this place you might like." Are you gonna say yes or no? You're probably gonna say no, just because of the fact that she's just unattractive to you. But at that place, you might see something that you do like. Then you're like,
Hmm.
I think we're better off as friends, but let's come back here again. You know what I mean?
So you're saying I gotta be Jim Carrey and Yes Man?
I mean, you don't have to say
To
yes
an
when you
extent.
don't want to, but I think, well, for me, it's like, what is the harm in saying yes? Is my thing.
Huh.
Like a cute girl. Let's say not a not cute girl asks you out.
Okay.
Well, did I have anything else going on that day? Does
True,
she have
true,
big titties? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's other things that you could ask yourself before you say no. You
true.
know, it's just a few minutes of your time. You know,
Hmm.
a homely girl asks you to L house. I mean, well, you did kind of want the chicken tenders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the zinger melt.
Yeah, and then from there you might learn. You know, she likes playing Overwatch or some shit. Now you're playing Overwatch together or whatever game
True,
you play now. You know,
true.
now you just got a girl that plays Overwatch.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always like about, and that's the thing. I feel like a lot of girls though think about marriage a lot.
Mm.
It's like,
Mhm.
I don't even know you yet. I remember I was talking to this one girl. I think I told you about this. She was like, yeah, so what kind of girls would you want to marry? I don't even know your middle name. What are you talking about? Why would you ask me that question? I think I said, I was like, I don't know. She's like, oh, it's like, leave me alone. Like, why would you ask that question? You know what I'm saying?
Kinda like me on the
This is a girl I have
podcast.
been on 0 dates with. You know, like, why would you ask me that? It's just
Yeah,
kind of weird.
right off the rip, asking about marriage is, I don't know if I would say it's a red flag, but it's like, well, why did this come up right now?
And then there'll be girls where you can tell the only reason they want to talk to you is to see if you're going to date them. It's like, damn, we
Mm.
can't even just discover ourselves as people first. You know what I'm saying? We can't even figure out what food we like to eat. Yeah, it's like,
True.
okay, if he isn't interested, I'm just never gonna talk to him. Yeah, it's like, why? Like, that's just such a weird way to think.
But I think that's also why you're open to, like, hanging out because you just wanna kinda get to know the person. Like, you're not thinking about, like, "Oh, like, I want a relationship, or I want this, or I want that." You're not setting up these goals that might be unattainable. You're just like, "Well, yeah, let's chop it up. Let's eat, something I'm down to eat."
Right.
So, yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. You ever notice how it's
Huh.
way easier to just hang out with dudes?
Yeah.
Bro, they'll tell you they want to hang out and you'll never have asked. Like you wouldn't even have asked them. Like, oh yeah, we should go
Mm.
to Costco sometimes. It's like, oh, I mean, why would we go together? I guess so, yeah.
I'm just gonna go
And
get
then
toilet paper.
and then it's like, yeah, I normally just do that alone, but okay,
Yeah.
all right. And then you like the day comes to go to Costco and you're like, all right, let me text her, see if she's ready to go. No answer. It's like, huh? Like, damn, well, I guess I'll just go to Costco alone then. Then next time you see her, why didn't we go to Costco? Let's go next time. It's like that kind of shit throws me out. That's when I lose interest.
But that's why I'm saying, bro, text messages are text messages for a reason. Like, unless you delete it or you went blind, the message is still there. You can't just ghost. You
Well,
can't ghost and then still ask me about it.
my issue is why did you say you wanted to go to Costco?
But you say it
Nobody
in the
was
first
asking
place.
you to go there.
Yeah.
So then day comes to go and you're like, oh, okay, is she gonna meet me there or how are we gonna coordinate this? You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you in the food court alone. Like shit. All right. Well,
Yeah.
you ever think about all the short term relationships you've had in life? Like all the
Yeah.
relationships that never really amounted to anything, but it was fun in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I think there's a real like beauty in just knowing like I'm not gonna know this person in a few months. Like around probably March, this person won't exist anymore. I used to think that shit was kind of lame, but now I'm actually looking forward to it. When I meet somebody, I'm like, oh, okay, she doesn't do that. Okay, she isn't interested. Okay, cool. I already know this isn't gonna last long. All right, let's do this tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I know you ain't gonna be around very long, I get happy. You know,
Wait, why? But why though?
because I just know like I don't have to expect nothing from you. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like I already know like I don't have to invest into this. 'Cause don't you hate when you invest in something and then it just fizzles out?
Yeah, I feel like I
Like,
got my
man,
hopes up.
yeah, I was
Or
like,
like
man,
I put time in and then I feel like that time is wasted. But then is it really wasted?
it's not wasted because you still, but I'm saying like sometimes you think like, because a lot of people try to tell you a lot of shit too, like, oh yeah, next year let's try to do this. And you're like,
Mm,
you won't be around. You won't be around. Oh, you don't need to talk about that anymore. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I like when you talk to someone, and you just know right away they know they're not gonna be around, and you know
Mm.
it. I love that.
And then it can just kinda separate naturally.
Well, we could just do low level things for a long time, and then just I don't have to say bye to you ever. I just you know move away, or get a new number, and you just don't exist. You know, the worst part is people that they know they know they're short term people, but they
Mhm.
try to make it seem like they're long term.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? People are like, so amazing. I hope you come back here next year. And it's like Christmas, and you're like, yeah, by Labor Day, yeah, you'll be gone. You know, that's the worst part. You go to a Christmas event with somebody or a New Year's event, you're like, man, this is gonna be so fun when we come back. It's like that's not a thing. You know what I mean? I hate that. So a lot of people know they've never had a long term relationship,
Mhm.
but they're setting you up for the okie doke. You know?
Mm,
So I love personally just meeting somebody and knowing, yeah, this is it. This is all I'm gonna get.
damn.
What about you?
When
How do you feel?
when when do you figure that out though? Like how long into meeting them are you like, "Huh, okay, this is gonna be very low level."
When they never do anything, it's kind of hard to explain, but when they never do anything of significance, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like they never do like any major like a long like a multi-day experience with you. You know what I'm saying? Like where
Mm,
you do something for a whole week and it's just you and them, or
mm,
like you never meet like the other people in their life that they've known for a long time, like their family or friends.
mhm,
That'd be the worst when you meet somebody's family and you know in 6 months you're not gonna exist on some Avengers
mm.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not getting dusted.
Yeah. I'm gonna dust
Damn.
myself because I don't want to. This isn't. There's not enough here. You know. Or when you talk to someone, it's like we're not having enough interesting conversations. Like this is kind of lame. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Or you
especially,
talk to
like,
someone. Yeah.
if it's, like, surface level, and it's like, "Man," it's like, "Why are we not going deeper at this point?" It's like, "Imma just
Right.
keep it here."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's people I hang out with now where we go out to bars and stuff,
Mhm.
but it there's not enough deep conversation happening. You know, like it's all very situational. Where I realize, like, okay, this is probably as far as it's gonna go. You know,
So it's just something to do. Just go out and
just
drink
something to
with
do. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
with, an acquaintance.
It's usually the opposite sex, bro. Let's be honest. It's usually,
Yeah.
a girl
Yeah.
where you're just like, I'm good. I'm good on this. You know?
Yeah. I actually had that happen recently where I'm like I started backing away because 'cause I'm like, "Okay, if I'm not the one that's setting up, hanging out, then we're not really talking." And it's like,
Yeah.
"Okay, let me back away, let me do a social experiment and see if you're gonna reach out or do anything." No, it was just kinda walking by like, "Hey," just
But
like
you're the type of
greeting.
person where you'll still talk to them if they hit you up years later. I'm the type to leave it on red. I don't know you. Who are you? Like, that's a spam call. I don't want to do that. You
So
type,
this is
what?
So this isn't even okay, remember when we were talking about friendships and you're like, those will be dormant. So this isn't even like on a friendship level where you can easily cut it off.
What do you mean?
Because
What's not on a pressure?
like these acquaintances, like it's gonna end. So it's like you don't even wanna talk to them after the fact. You just wanna be erased.
I don't like reconnecting.
Oh.
Unless you're like a family member, what are we reconnecting for? That's why I had a friend recently just hit me up talking about, hey, I just saw you added me on the app. Nigga, I added you 6 months ago. You just never saw it. Don't try to reconnect now. Yeah, it's over. I just left it on red. So that kind of I don't like if I run into you in person and we reconnect, it's like, okay, this is cool. It's kind of like the episode of Cobra Kai. Remember when Cobra Kai where they met that chick from the first movie or some shit?
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
she was like, oh, that's a cool little event. But I'm not trying to like get back into the mix with you. That's crazy to me.
Huh. Yeah,
I'm not into reconnecting now. No.
I guess with those situations, I'm like, what's the harm? Because it's like I don't think it's gonna turn into like closeness, but
Yeah.
it's like, whatever.
There's no harm in do you talking about just the act of Like,
Yeah.
let's say you meet someone at a fucking restaurant, you haven't seen them in years.
Yeah.
So you eat together at the restaurant. That's fine. But then
Okay,
when you
yeah.
leave the restaurant, like, hey, so what are you doing next week? I'm like, I'm gonna I'm gonna be dead. I won't be on I won't be on planet Earth anymore. So don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to reconnect to me. Yeah, let's just enjoy this dinner that we had and let's just let it go. You know, you can consider me dead after this. You know,
Yeah.
no, I just don't. I don't see the point, bro. Unless they change drastically,
Yeah. Yeah.
or they got a BBL. Now, if they got a BBL, well, what do you? Wow, I didn't know you were. Wow, what are you doing later? I didn't know you were still here. What the hell? Let's hang out. You know, but if it's just you a few years later, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's silly,
Ex
bro.
especially if no changes have been made where it's like, "Oh, okay, maybe we could be close or actually hang out on a
Yeah,
deeper level."
yeah. Like the reconnecting part could just be the part that day we reconnected. That's it. You know, don't hit me up
Mm.
talk about. See, yes, let's talk about our lives. Like, no,
Like trying to
what are
be
you talking
friends
about?
again or be chummy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not it's not normal to me. It's just unnatural. You know,
Huh. Damn.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan
I
of that. But
I
you
guess
like that
I
shit.
I guess I never really thought about it from the perspective you're giving.
Hmm.
'Cause I just don't really put too much depth into it. So it's like, they're just trying to say, "Hey." But it's like, at the same time, I don't really think we're gonna get
No,
close.
I think you're thinking about the initial act of meeting someone again for the first time,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like
they are
them
just trying to
trying
say.
to continue to talk to me?
Well, they are just trying to say hey initially. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay to say.
Yeah.
Just say hey. Like, oh, hey. Okay. Yeah, what you been up to? Blah, blah, blah. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm talking about after that's done, and then they
Mhm.
like text you like, hey, so yeah, you actually want to hang out later this month? No, that isn't part of our relationship. You know, we're the reconnectors. That's it. You know, yeah, it's like charging your phone. You just leave it on the charger until it's at 100, and then you disconnect it. It's like, I'm not trying to stay on the charger with you. Like, that's crazy. Why did you leave? There was a significant reason why. We might not remember it,
True.
but you know what I'm
True.
saying? It's like Taylor Swift
Mm.
said, bro, all you had to do was stay. When you left, that meant something. It's not to be forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Huh.
wasn't lying with that shit. Even people out that I walked away from them,
Mhm.
if I saw them again, I'd be like, oh damn. But I'd be like, hopefully this is it though. Hopefully we just have a little 5-minute conversation and that's it. Some people think about people. Have you ever run into somebody that you haven't seen in a long time and they be dodging you and shit? You try to make eye contact, like,
Yeah, yeah, I've had that happen. Yeah. Yeah.
so, it's like, that's just silly to me. Just say hi and
Huh.
keep pushing.
True. Especially if there's, like, no bad blood, I don't see the point in doing all that.
Yeah, it's
Seems
silly.
seems like performative at that point.
It's silly, bro.
Damn.
So, anyway, what else you got?
That's it for me. Did you have anything else you wanna talk about?
You ain't got shit. No, I'm kidding. So let me talk about I recently went to Disney. I normally don't
Okay.
go to Disney too much. I mean, because the thing is, I don't work near Disney.
Okay.
So, and they don't have free tickets and shit over here. That's not a
Oh,
thing. So
damn.
you can get a highly discounted ticket to where it's hella cheap, but you still got to pay for it.
Mm.
So, but you get a good group of people, it's worth going. So I went, and it was, it's, I mean, look, it's Disney. Yeah, I mean, it's Disney. How much, how much can you really throw on it?
Yeah.
But when I was there, so you never been to Disneyland, right?
No, no. I
You ever
still
want to
would
go
like
to?
to go to I still wanna go to Disneyland, yes.
Why do you want to go to Disneyland?
I just wanna see how that park looks. I wanna see what they
Okay.
have there. I mean, even though it's I know it's gonna have similar attractions and whatnot, but there's stuff that's over there that I'm not gonna have the same experience in Disney World. You know what I mean? It's like Disney World's bigger, there's more parks. It's like, I just
Yeah.
wanna see how Cali looks, how it's set up.
Okay, how Cali looks, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, what was I gonna say about that? I can't remember. But no, I went to the thing about Disney, bro, is that the one here is a lot different than the one in America.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this restaurant that I always go to, and it's in Disneyland too.
Mm,
But the one in Tokyo Disney is so much better, bro. It's called Blue Bayou,
okay.
and it's a New Orleans style restaurant. The only thing
Mm,
that's better in Cali is the food is obviously more food, and it's more
mm,
authentic.
mm.
But the experience of sitting in there, bro, first of all, it's so intimate. Like you can hear, I mean, you can hear everything in that bitch. Like you can hear the water. So the restaurant's set up in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride,
Okay.
and you you know okay, you know how in Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion
Mhm.
that little boat that goes through the thing,
Yeah, yeah.
and how it goes through the restaurant part,
Mhm.
it's set up just like that building.
Mm, damn.
So it's hella. I mean, you can't even hear the boats, but you can hear the water and shit. It's my favorite
Oh,
restaurant at Disney, bro.
wow.
And it's like you can take a date there, you can take your homeboys there, you know, not your homophobic homeboys though, because they'll probably think they might get a little weirded out. But you could, I mean, it's just a great place to be. Yeah, I love it. That's one of my favorite restaurants, bro. I go there every time I go to Tokyo, and then the food is cheap. I mean, it's like eating at Ale House. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
wow.
It ain't like Disney, like you're thinking.
But the Tokyo one's cheap or the Cali one
Yeah.
too?
No, 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 the Tokyo one. No,
Oh,
Cali,
okay,
you
okay.
playing, you blowing it back. Cali probably more expensive than Orlando.
Damn. Yeah, I
But
figure, yeah, that makes sense.
but even having been to them, my
Mhm.
favorite Disney is still Disney World.
But how
It's
come?
the best, bro. There's variety. It's got the most
Mm,
variety. Think
mm,
about all the stuff that's bro. There's 4 parks, 2 water parks,
mm.
Disney Springs. So they got a place called Fantasy Springs over here. It's like a fake ass Disney Springs. Ain't coming nowhere close. Anywhere that doesn't have a Splitsville, you ain't coming nowhere close. Downtown Disney in Cali has Splitsville, so at least they're trying.
Mm,
But uh, so you got all that. You got I think the food in Orlando is better than all the other ones
mm.
because I think they're the closest to getting like 5-star restaurants, like especially
True.
in Disney Springs and in the hotels. Like having done hotel hopping in Orlando changed my life, bro. I mean, it changed how I see Disney. Because
That
that's where they
makes
have
sense.
the real quality restaurants.
Yeah. You have,
But
like, Michelin contenders here, so
contenders, yeah, they don't have any actual. I don't think actual, uh, you know, Michelin star restaurant.
no, I don't think any Michelin star, just contenders.
Yeah, but so you got all that shit, and then yeah, I just think getting around Disney World is a lot easier, bro.
That's true.
The buses and stuff, like, come on, no, I love it. But
Do you feel like
yeah,
Tokyo's a little more difficult
Tokyo Disney.
in terms of getting around?
Well, there's just not much to do. I mean, there's not
Oh.
much volume. So it's just 2
Mm.
parks, and they're right next to each other. It's more like Disneyland in Cali.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I can see why you had the comparison.
Not too much to really get to. And
Hmm.
then the surrounding area is like there's nothing to do, compared to Orlando where you got Susaru, you got, you know, all the uh arcades and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Universal right there.
Universal, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I loved it. I still had a good time. It's still enjoyable. I still
Yeah.
like Disney. But you
The
don't
the
like
f
Disney, right?
It's not that I don't like Disney, it's like I feel like I've done the things that I wanna do. It's like, what's something new? Like an experience like that, like how you said, with Blue Bayou. It's like, what's an experience that I can have that I haven't had there yet? Where it's like, "Oh, okay, I wanna do this."
Well, there's a lot of shit you haven't done at Disney, bro.
But does it involve coasters or anything like that?
It involves coasters, it involves shows, it involves the hotels, it
'Cause see,
involves restaurants.
shows and restaurants, I'm down for. Coasters, I'm not gonna do that.
But you live right next to it. You haven't done it yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Clearly, it ain't
in ter
that much of a.
in terms of trying to pay for it, no.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
wanna I do wanna go to Universal, though. I wanna see how that is, the new park.
The new park? Are you talking about Epic Universe?
Yes, yeah.
Well, haven't you done it?
I want to go with you.
You, well, you don't want to pay for it.
No, 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 Epic Universe, I'll pay for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think.
the thing
Well, the thing
is,
is, yeah.
I don't wanna go with a 3-hour friend. So, it's like, if I try and ask the other people that I chat with here, I don't think I'm gonna have, as good of an experience
You know they're
if
gonna
I
be.
wait for you.
You know they're gonna be making up excuses and shit.
That
Oh, my
too.
head
It's
hurts.
like,
I can't. Yeah.
I'm already at the park. It's like, "Oh, yeah, my battery just died in my car." It's like, "Why the fuck am I here then?" And then I'm just having alone time with myself.
Yeah.
I can have
I love
alone
going to
time
parks
anywhere.
alone though. You know the best part to go alone to is definitely Disneyland. That
Really?
shit's fun. Yeah. Just
Huh.
because of the fact that it's I don't know, it just doesn't feel like you're alone. I mean, it feels like you're just walking through a park, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
Whereas
that way
Tokyo
at Disney
Disney is like,
Springs.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But Tokyo Disney has so many wide open spots where you really feel like you walking alone and shit. You know what I'm saying? But Disneyland, you could just walk down and feel like you're just walking through Hollywood and shit, you know? But yeah, no. Next year though is
Mhm.
Disneyland's 70th anniversary.
Mm.
So they got a bunch of new shit going on as far as events.
Okay.
You know, your boy, your Disney adult friend was like, "Oh, I'm trying to go out,"
But
you
yeah,
know?
he gonna be here.
And well,
Yeah.
he's going to Disneyland. Disneyland is the one doing the 70th.
Oh, okay,
Disney
okay.
World is not doing anything.
Mm.
Uh, so I'm definitely trying to go. Yeah, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do. They got like Disneyland After Dark.
Oh,
So it's kind of like Horror Nights, but yeah, because Horror Nights ended at what 2 a.m. So yeah, it's like that
yeah.
where you go in at like 5, you can stay till like 1, fire.
Damn.
So I'm looking at that. I'll probably try to do. They got like they got like a what do you call it? Star Wars night. Disney. They got a Disney Channel night. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying. I'm trying to dress up like Xenon. Remember Xenon? Supernova girl and shit.
Are you trying to dress up like her or the light skinned kid with the blonde hair?
Like her. What are you talking about? That guy's irrelevant. I'm trying to dress like an iconic Disney Channel star. I'm either gonna dress up like her or Corey from That's So Raven. I'm just gonna be out that bitch. I can't believe Disney World doesn't do that. That sounds so fun.
Yeah, I don't understand why they wouldn't do it. But I
They did it
mean,
last year. They did it last year, and the nigga from Holes was there,
oh,
just out there. You know he
huh.
streams on Twitch now.
Oh, really?
He's just out there being one of the guys from Holes. Remember that show from Disney Channel? Yeah, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, little event. The 70th is in May, but the After Dark is like in April, so spring break time.
Okay. Hmm.
The tickets go on sale this month, so well next month. So I'm gonna see what sells out, and I'm just gonna pick the one that didn't sell out
Hmm.
because I've always wanted to do the After Dark shit.
True. That's
In Tokyo
interesting.
Disney Sea, they're having their 25th anniversary, but the thing is it's like I was telling you, bro. A lot of the stuff over here is like when they try to do American stuff,
Uh-huh.
it comes off as inauthentic. Like, this is us trying to do what you guys normally do. You know,
Hmm.
it doesn't come off like better than. Like a lot of people think Disney Sea is better than like the best Disney park. It's like, no, I don't think that. That shit ain't better than the Animal Kingdom. Are you crazy? It's better looking, but it ain't better. You know?
See, do you feel like if they put their own spin on it, it could be better? Not
Well, it
better
is their
than,
own
but
spin.
better. Oh,
Disney Sea is their own spin. But you
okay.
gotta think, Disney is an American property.
Yeah,
So it's always gonna be rooted in Americana type. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just like there's really no way to make it not feel that way. But the thing
Hmm.
is, there's so much Japanese type things that they do here, where it's like, I would rather you, if you were gonna do this, I'd rather you just let uh whoever's running Disney in America just do it here. Like y'all
Okay.
doing it, it's coming off a little, you know what I'm saying? It's like we really want you to
Yeah.
believe that this is a thing, and it's like, no, I can tell it's not. You know, this is, first of all, yeah, people. The thing is, people love standing in line out here. You know,
Oh.
and there's
Mm.
really no way around it, like in America, how you can get the lightning lane and shit.
Oh, so you
You
just
can
got
get that here,
standing line.
but you got to pay, and it's just it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like how it does in America, where you can just buy it on your phone and you're in.
Oh.
Over
Ah.
here, it's like it's just the whole thing. Like I said, it
Eh,
feels inauthentic.
are the lines long?
Yes,
Ooh.
you try to get on Tower Tier, you're not getting on unless you don't mind standing there in the sun looking like an idiot. I'm not standing in line for Tower Tier. I've been on that ride 30 times. The hell?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
The lines are
That's
long. Yeah, they don't mind
that's
waiting in line. They just put their headphones on or their fans, and they just stand there. That's why the energy be low as shit too. You just be sitting there like
and it's just hella quiet?
no one's. I mean, it's not hella quiet, but you know how in America how people are playing like that heads up game,
Yeah.
and we're
It's
just
it's
vibing,
active.
we're cussing,
Yeah.
we're farting, we're just a lot of energy. Over there it's just like
Yeah, they're
yeah,
missing
bro.
big people, bro. That's what's happening.
It's very orderly and lame. Yeah,
They're missing big, loud people. That's what can get a crowd active.
even Disneyland Paris had more energy.
Wow.
It's just
Damn.
low energy as shit.
Huh. And then even your tourists, or they ain't giving no energy? Or
They
do you
try to
even
blend
see
it.
oh, ooh.
The ones that don't blend in are the ones that are drinking,
Ah,
which is a
yeah.
lot easier to drink over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely
But yeah,
slurring your speech a bit.
the ones that gave up on blending in are the drunk ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
you can always tell because we look at each other like, oh shit, hey, you here? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just be trying to avoid people and they'll still try to talk to you. Because we're the only ones speaking English.
True, true. Huh.
Yeah. So it's cool though. I'm excited for the 70th at Disneyland.
I'm looking at the Disney Sea right now, and
The 25th?
yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah, it's
the
called like Sparkling Party or some shit.
huh.
Sparkling Party. But anyway, yeah, it's fun. It should be. They have the food and wine they have a food and wine festival over here.
Oh,
That shit was good. That was
okay.
that was that was a good event because they had like plum wine, slushies and shit. I was like, oh my god,
Oh,
fire!
oh, that sounds great. Uh, that was the only reason why going to Epcot and getting plum wine, I was like, "Oh, yeah, we could go right there." I just didn't like that they made it spicy. I'm like, "Can you take the jalapenos out?"
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That was a little too much.
yeah, yeah. I like Disney, but it's I don't like when there's nothing new happening, so it's just like the same shit every time.
Mm, yeah.
But anyway,
Like I said, my
yeah,
my stuff is limited, so it's like, the stuff that I do like, obviously, like, I love Animal Kingdom. I love shows, but then it's like, how many rides am I really getting on that you guys aren't, um, just not telling me about? Like, remember when we first went on, what ride at, Magic Kingdom's in the dark? Is it Space Mountain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know my fear of heights at the time, and it was an indoor coaster, and once when we
Okay.
got there, because that was the
Yeah.
thing, is, like, it was still we were still new to each other. I didn't air out all of my shit, all of my deep, dark secrets, right? So, I was like, "Oh, no." I'm in line, I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And that shit I didn't die, but, yeah, I was shaking in my seat.
Well, it's not just a fear that you have. It's like some kind of gut reaction that you have too, right? Because if it was just
Yes.
a fear, I'd be like, "Fuck it, throw his ass on." But you have some shit where you're like, you be like having like a breakdown and shit.
Yes, motion sickness, like, mental
Emotion
breakdown,
sickness,
like,
yeah.
I'm fucking done. Even I tried to go
Because
on that
sometimes
dino ride with you guys, and I almost puked on
that
Miguel.
was
Yeah.
that was childish. Yeah. So
Holding it
that's the
in and
thing.
shit.
So that's the thing. It's like, I believe you got to face your fears, but you
True.
got some other shit going on.
Yeah. Well, this
That
is why
shit's
I'm
more
going
than fear.
this is why I'm going back to therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are going back?
Yeah. I'm actively looking at therapists because the thing is, like, I gotta find a new therapist. My other one's up north, like, I'm
Hmm.
not gonna go back to her. I don't even know if she does, FaceTime or anything like that, so I'm just gonna find one down here.
She probably quit. After you, she's probably, I can't do this anymore, man. Shit. Yeah.
Probably. So, yeah,
Yeah.
just find a nice Latina woman that can hear me talk about my traumas.
Hmm. Um, well, that's good.
No.
You got anything
Alright.
else?
Nah. No,
All right, I
I'm
got one
dry.
last thing.
Okay, go for it.
So this happened last weekend, but you probably didn't watch it. Camp Flognaw. Did you hear of this?
Oh, yeah, it's, Tyler, the Creator's, festival.
Right.
Mhm.
And I normally don't have any interest in it, but they've started to, what's it called? Record it. And so they put the recording up now.
Yeah.
What's it called? VOD, video on demand.
Mhm.
And Charles Gambino was there.
Mhm.
You heard what happened to this nigga, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man had a well, he remember that album and movie was supposed to come out and only the album came out? Then he had like
Yeah,
a
I was
little
still waiting on that
tour.
film.
Yeah, that shit ain't coming.
No.
Then he had a tour and he had to cancel the tour and he didn't say why. He's just like, I can't. So he refunded people were like driving all across the country to go and shit, and he had to cancel it. So everybody's like wondering, like, oh damn, that's crazy. And then he was headlining this uh concert festival.
Mhm.
And the cool thing is he his set list, he voted you could vote on it. So it
Oh.
was voted on by the fans and all the songs were like, you know, listener's choice.
Oh, that's dope. I like
So
that.
that shit was fire. He
That's really
played
dope.
like
That's
he played shit
interactive
from
as fuck.
Cul-de-sac, from
Oh,
that
wow.
mixtape that no one really remembered the name of, but was
Royalty?
fire. Royalty. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I fucking love Royalty. Yeah.
And yeah, so that shit was
Oh,
fire.
wow. Okay, I gotta go
And
back and watch that.
it's like high quality too on YouTube.
Yeah.
But then he started to talk about I think he had already well maybe he said it at the concert, but I think it had already leaked. Like he had a stroke on some
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx shit. So then he was talking about that and he was just saying how like, yeah, I thought I was out of here type shit. And then he was like, you know, he said this quote, which people thought he came up with it, but it was really Confucius or some shit that came up with it. But he was like, everybody has two lives,
Mhm.
and your second life starts when you realize you only have.
Yeah.
He was like, in your life, there's no reason to not be doing the things you want to do because you only got one. And you're only gonna realize it at the start of your second one. That
Huh.
is so true, bro. Like you only have one life, so just being out here doing shit that you don't want to do, like it's not it, bro.
That's very true.
If I've ever done something I didn't want to do, it was only for like less than a year. while I'm
Mm,
figuring out what to do next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've
mm.
never just been like, that's why I could never be in like a random marriage and shit. Like, yeah, this is my wife. I love her. So I'm going to stay. You know, sometimes she makes you want to kill her, but I love her. You know, I'm not, you'll never find me doing some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought when he said that, I was like, that's so true, bro.
Yeah. When he
You
said
know,
that, I was like, "Damn," I was like, "Once these Red Bulls take me out, and then I'm gonna live my second life." Yeah.
but yeah, I just feel like, you know, in life, you really got to just do what you want.
And it's crazy because it's like, he's been doing that, and then for it to just but that just shows that, like, it can sneak up on you at any point, bro. He just had a headache. Man just had a bad headache, and he's like, he's trying to shake it off. He's like, and he finished the show, and
You know, he was doing
then
some bullshit. You know, he was doing some shit. He shouldn't have been doing cocaine or something
yeah.
crazy. Remember when he was wearing them freaky ass suits? He was doing some shit.
You think he was doing coke?
Wearing a bunch of suits with his chest out. I heard like he was notorious for partying and shit. He was Diddy, like during Diddy. He was just married, so he didn't do anything sexual, but he was out there.
Huh, yeah, I mean, yeah, no, that makes sense.
He was living a fast life. But um, yeah, so it wasn't just a headache. Like that's bullshit. You're not gonna just you're not gonna defy the rules of law of life. You know what I'm saying? Or you just had a headache and a stroke. That's crazy.
But, the headache was a stroke, but then he also mentioned he had a hole in his heart too that he had to get surgery on. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying.
"God
That sounds like
damn."
a lot of yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
And
that
then
makes sense.
the main guy from RDC, what Mark?
Mhm.
He you know RDC the streamer.
Yeah.
He had to go to the hospital for some random shit, some long ass medical term. But it's something that only like athletes get. Like it was some crazy like exhaustion disease where
Shit.
like Olympic athletes get it for not for like over like pushing themselves too hard. So you know he was doing some crazy shit. He's probably just working a lot, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the
I
kind of
mean,
stuff where it's like, yeah,
look at how fast he gets those videos up.
right.
This man
Anything,
consistently making
yeah,
content.
anything where it just pops up randomly, you had to have been doing some wild shit.
Uh, but do you lean to thinking it's drug related or
No,
just why?
no, just not normal. Like you probably weren't drinking any water. You know, you
Uh,
probably, you know, doing some stretches at the gym that were incorrect for a long time. You know,
oh shit,
just
I'm
doing the
definitely getting
wrong
about that.
stretches every day. Yeah,
I did that shit
no
the
one
last time
corrected
I
you. Yeah,
I did that shit the last time I went to the gym. I almost threw out my hip. I tried to put my leg behind myself and my whole hamstring just tightened the fuck up. I'm
that's
like, isn't this
crazy.
supposed to loosen it?
You too old for that, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta sit
but
down
that
on a
was
chair and then do that.
but I was trying to do stretches. I worked myself up. Like I did my cardio so that I could do my stretches. And then my stretches almost took me out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit
no,
was too much.
that's crazy.
But yeah.
All right. Well, you got nothing else?
No. No.
I'm gonna close out with the quote. You know, since we did that last time, that was kind of fun.
Wow.
That Destiny's Child bullshit we did last time.
Yeah.
All right, so I got another quote by another beautiful singer. Um, she wrote a poem, and I'm just gonna read a few lines from it, just to get you inspired for the next 7 days.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. And every step I'm taking, every move I'm making feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. Keep on moving keep climbing, keep the faith, because it's all about the climb. And that's from my baby mama, Miley. So yeah, just a little inspirational poem, little haiku.
I didn't know where you go with that. I was like, "Is this Fantasia?" I didn't know. I've people used to sing The Climb at work, so towards the end, that's when I was like, "Oh, damn, here we go."
That's our best song.
Yeah. Damn. Alright, and with that, we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.